Well, congratulations on winning the Maurice Bassett Award. What's your reaction?
I mean, I'm always grateful for any type of accolade or achievement. So, I mean, when I saw it, I was kind of surprised by it, based on what I was doing this preseason in this camp. But I'm really looking forward to this upcoming season.
What was it like the moment you found out that you were actually making the team? What was that conversation like, or that moment for you?
I mean, I was I was I'm I mean I was just surprised that that I made it. All my hard work is slowly starting to pay off for me. So I appreciate AB and Coach Stefanski for giving me opportunity. So I'm gonna just make the most of my opportunity this year.
You were surprised you made the team?
Yeah, like not saying like I didn't think I was gonna make it, but it's always good to have that being confirmed that you're actually on the team. So yeah.
And it really seems like you and Dorian developed a really nice chemistry and camaraderie out there this summer. Can you just talk about how that kind of helped you a little bit?
Yeah, so when I first got here, probably like my first 2 days, Dorian kind of, showed me the ropes. And so I feel like that kind of helped us on the field as well. I've actually had the opportunity to hang with him a couple of times and just get to know him as a person. And so I think he does a good job, on the field, or when when he has a drive or a series up, he does a good job of leading the offense.
Did you feel like there was any kind of turning point in camp for you where you kind of everything clicked and you really turned it on after something?
Yes and no. I probably say yes because, as a rookie, you're still adjusting to, waking up, how they do things in the NFL. So I think once I started to get settled and started to get a little bit comfortable, I feel like things started clicking for me.
Jamari, there was a moment in the dream where I think you were going up against one of the rookies in the one-on-ones. The ball got overthrown to you, but Elijah Moore came over and he was giving you some feedback. I was wondering if you remember that.
Yeah.
And just overall, what these veteran wide receivers kind of mentally, how they guided you.
Yeah, so they're doing a good job of just letting me know where I may mess up at, or things I can improve on. Like you said, for Greenbrier, that example goes to show Eli putting his shoulder around me, letting me know like, hey, when you do this certain route, you got to end up over here, and that's that's where the quarterback threw me, but I kind of went too vertical. So Eli, Jew, and Coop, they're doing a good job, leading the way for me and just taking me up under their wing.
Hey, Jamari, you're going to get some of the best corners in the league in practice every day. What confidence does that give you going into your first NFL season?
I feel like it does me a great service of going against Ward and Emerson and Greg. So just going against them ain't gonna make me better. So I feel like taking the time out to understand their game and taking what I learned from their game and going against the next corner to see what they do that this corner doesn't do. So I feel like it'll always embrace me as a player.
Did you have a moment, kind of maybe OTAs or early in the offseason, where you're like, wow, this is different than college? Like,
Yeah, most definitely, because the speed of the game is a little bit different. So the speed is a lot different. And then you got to be on your P's and Q's, because if I'm not on my P's and Q's, then this other guy right here can't do his job. So you always got to be on your P's and Q's.
How nice was it to see Denzel Ward back out there in practice today after he had been out since August 12th with concussion?
It's always good to get one of our star defensive players back. And it not only does the offense good, it does the defense good to know that one of their leaders are back.
And how much has he helped you this game just become a better receiver?
Yeah, when I first got here, he always would sit me down. Like I remember, like one of my first practices here, I talked to him and Greg and was like, "Hey, why you guys didn't go for this, or what can I do better on this?" And they always do a good job of telling me what I can do better as a rookie.
Good.
Thank y'all.
Thanks. Congrats.
How's it feel being back out here this few practices?
It feels amazing, be back on the field with the guys, power rushing like I like to do. And, it just feels amazing, the energy, It's always a weird couple of days when, cuts and stuff happen, And, it feels good to be back out on the field.
The middle reps as you were out, kind of talk about those and how you were able to kind of stay up. Especially as a veteran, kind of stay on top of things even though you weren't out there practicing.
Oh yeah, the middle reps is sometimes better than the actual rep, because you could get those almost endless amount of them. Because we run so many plays out here at practice, and like being a vet, you have to take advantage of those things, because the older you get, I guess you limit reps on certain people and stuff, so you have to be focused on those middle reps.
Did you know when you left here after minicamp that you would have to have the scope?
Not at all.
So did it bother you when you get back, or just the physical said, hey, maybe we should do this?
More, I would say, bothered me when I got back, but yeah, just it's in the past now. We back out here on the field. That's all that matters, I feel like.
I mean, you're a guy that hasn't missed many games in your career. So was that tough? And how? I mean, I know it's unusual. So how difficult was it, the whole process and having to have the surgery?
It's always tough. Me being an Alabama guy, you always want to get it out the mud and grind every single day and earn every rep you get during the season and in training camp and on the field and pretty much prove your worth every day you're out here. And it was definitely tough not being out there, but it makes it mean that much more being out there now.
What do you expect from yourself in the second season in this defense?
Always improvement. Everybody expects that. But just have more of an understanding of the defense, go out there, have more fun, and try to improve on what we did last year. Just add on to it and just keep going.
Guys in the middle there, like, what's it been like getting to add that veteran presence in and seeing how aggressive he is out there?
Oh yeah, Q is a great guy, man. He's played in the defense before and the scheme before and everything, and he has a lot to our front and in the pass and the run game. And just having another vet in there, you could pick up some more moves and tips from him and get my technique that much better. Feeding off of him and everything. And yeah, it's great having Q in the room. A great guy.
They already asked you this, and you don't have to answer it again, but how nice was it for you to see Denzel back out there today, and what does he mean to this defense?
The Warden's that guy. Denzel, it means a lot to see him back out here healthy and everything running around. And yeah, it's just you're happy to see your guys get back on the field, or your brothers you play with and everything. All of us are happy to be back out here.
Hey, Dalvin, you're worried about safety and injuries and stuff. Have conversations amongst players changed in your years in the league and talking about concussions and guys just taking better care of themselves?
Most definitely. It's a whole different awareness in that field in this day and age. And, we have different helmets they upgrade to every single year. We get head scans. We do all the things necessary for that. And, we're playing a very violent physical game, and we do the best of our ability to protect ourselves from that.
Did you worry about him when you heard that it was like his fifth concussion? Did that
it's hard to worry about somebody who works so hard. And I knew he was gonna take it one day at a time and come back when he was right. And when you know somebody on that level and you know how hard he works and the work he puts in every day, it's hard to hold somebody back like that.
Have you ever had a concussion?
No, thank God. I haven't. Knock on wood, but I haven't had a concussion.
Dalvin, is it 2 weeks of practice enough to be ready for week 1 for you?
I feel like, as long as you're in shape, your techniques and everything's right, take it day by day. And, take it day by day, but, take care of all the small steps along the way and then, be good.
Greg yesterday talked about the way last year ended being something that really motivated him while he was rehabbing, and he thinks it kind of motivated the whole defense just watching practice. Do you feel that too?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just because you feel like as a defensive player last year, we had a great defense, had a great season, but we didn't finish the way we wanted. We didn't play the last game we played out here together. We didn't play the way we wanted to. And as a defense, you can't live off of last year because you have to come out here every single day and prove it again next year. It's a new year, so last year doesn't count. And that was great motivation for us on defense, I feel like, because we're all hungry. We're more hungry than we were last year.
What is your theory on why the defense played so much better at home than on the road last year?
I honestly don't know. We got some of the greatest fans in the NFL, so at home is just, I don't know. It's a great atmosphere. It's different to play at home out here. It's just the atmosphere is unmatched.
Russell Wilson was named the Steelers' starting quarterback today. So I'm just wondering, when you just look even at the AFC, can you just comment on just what the quarterback lineup for you guys is in the AFC North?
Got great quarterbacks in the AFC, but and also, I haven't even been looking at that focus on practice. And we got Dallas. We're getting ready for Dallas. We're doing Cleveland first this week, and then Dallas next week. So haven't even looked that far ahead.
What does that mean, doing Cleveland first and then Dallas?
Because the biggest, it's like something I feel like I picked up from Alabama. Something this week, you consider it almost like extra practices, but you want to tweak the fine things you need to tweak with personal growth on the field.
Are there differences just in terms with Jacques as your defensive line coach? Are you guys not playing as wide? Are you doing anything different philosophically on the D-line?
I feel like we go deep on a much deeper level this year, just because most of us are returning this year, and Swartz going into his goodie bag and bringing stuff out for us and everything. So it's just, Jock is a great coach. He played in the league and everything, so he bring another dynamic to us, coaching us up front.
Pretty good.
Good.
All right, appreciate it.